What's up guys, it's Clown Fight here. Guys, today I'm just going to be showing you some eerie stuff that I've seen from Daniel Dubois. A couple of reasons Daniel Dubois might actually kill AJ in the ring. Some crazy stuff to show you guys here today. Some exclusive behind the scenes stuff that I've looked into. And Daniel Dubois may actually end AJ in my opinion, based off a few things I've seen. So I'm going to show you those eerie, scary kind of videos that I've seen, and it may just give you a different perspective. Now definitely check my channel out guys. For those of you who are new here, I've done a lot of psychological breakdowns. My channel is a little bit different to most people. It's not your typical boxing channel, it's not your typical channel. I do some typical stuff like strengths and weaknesses and wins and losses, but I do focus a lot on the psychological side. I do look at areas that the average person is not going to look at. So I'm going to show you something here guys that is a little bit crazy, and proof that Daniel Dubois may actually kill Anthony Joshua inside the boxing ring. So let's get straight into it guys. So first, before I start, I'm going to show you this clip guys of the final scene between AJ and Dubois. Now I've shown this clip many times, so apologies for those of you who've seen it now, but I always get a little laugh out of it myself. But I want you to watch this clip specifically. I want you to watch the end part, and then I'll break it down. So let's play the clip.
Honestly, speaking from the bottom of my heart, aside from belts and aside from it being him, I'm just ready to fight.
Both of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
But let's wait till the 21st.
Yeah, not in me in the middle, please.
If he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Shut up, relax. Relax.
If you want to go now, let's
Relax.
go. If you want to go
Put
now.
this chair across your face. Don't disrespect
No,
me.
you can't intimidate
Don't
me.
disrespect
You can't
me.
intimidate me.
Don't disrespect
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect
think you
me.
are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. You can't put this chair across your face. Don't disrespect me. Hear me? Nah, don't disrespect me on my life, my boy. You want this little boy, now don't disrespect me, bro. Don't know who the this guy thinks he's talking to.
No. It's good. It's
Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan. Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that and try to call me out. Relax. We've had a good face off here. We've had a good conversation. Don't turn it into something that you don't want.
Right, can we call that a cut? Yeah. Good.
Talking.
Well, yeah, we'll cut it, guys, and I'll wrap it.
Cool. And these coming off now, these wires.
So guys, have you seen, you've watched that entire video, you can see AJ's looking pissed off. But if you look carefully, Dubois, soon as AJ gets up and says his words, after Dubois got pushed back, Dubois went quiet. He didn't say much, and a lot of people took Dubois for being very quiet. Guys, I think a lot of people have got it wrong. Here's the proof, guys, from Ade, guys. Ade is the presenter who's in the middle. He joined TalkSport. And he was basically giving the insight of what actually happened after that face-to-face between AJ and Dubois. What was the aftermath like? And what Ade says here is a little bit scary to hear. He basically says AJ was the one that calmed down, but Dubois was pissed. So I'm going to show you the clip, guys, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on what's gone on. And as I said, Dubois is in rage right now towards AJ. He wants to kill AJ. So let's just play the clip.
And threaten to whack each other over the head with chairs, mate. Honestly. You were right in the middle of it. Right in the middle. And I waited for that moment. I've been watching Max Kellerman do these face-offs and Johnny Nelson. I'm like, I have not had a moment yet. Yeah. I've not had a moment where the camera just stops. And that was funny because it was right at the end of sort of asking questions, and he kind of, I felt like I've got enough out of Dubois. He's not really saying much. Frank was really doing all the talking, and I could tell that AJ is just like, I'm done. Yeah. So that was right at the end. And what the funny thing is about it, I was so happy that Daniel Dubois stood up for himself, because I see what AJ was doing there, almost like, you know, he's had Dubois in camp before as a kid, and AJ's probably looking at him like he's a kid still. And Dubois was like, no, I'm a 26-year-old man. It's on a good run. And I'm going to step up to you. And what the camera didn't show is how long it took Dubois to calm down after. Like, he was ready to go. Honestly, he was ready to go. It was kind of walking up and down. He was like rolling his hands around. I just kept looking at him like, bloody hell. So I looked at AJ and I was like, you okay? Like, you good? AJ was sat down a bit more calm. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I looked at Dubois and he wasn't good. I'm telling you now, like, if there was no one holding back, Dubois was ready to go. Dubois was ready to go. And I actually liked it because it made me feel like, okay, we've got a real fight on our hands. For those that maybe thought, okay, this is sort of walking apart for AJ, I think that kind of showed them, that little 20-second thing there showed them that, no. Dubois is coming to take AJ's head off.
So guys, as you can hear, guys, Ade was the guy in the middle, and Ade's just giving us an exclusive insight. So we didn't get to see what happened after. They all cut the camera, everyone went away, and it looked like AJ basically shook Daniel Dubois up. A lot of people said Daniel Dubois went quiet after that. Not the case from what Ade's saying. AJ calms down. AJ was trying the big brother tactics on Daniel Dubois. Check my channel out, guys. I've already done a breakdown on this. AJ tried his bully tactics. Check my video. Did Daniel Dubois really disrespect AJ? I break it down in depth. And also check my psychological breakdown. I watched that full thing from part 1, from the start to the end, and I broke it down psychologically. I did the same thing before the Tyson Fury and Usyk fight, and I said Usyk had the advantage. Right now, in my opinion, psychologically, Daniel Dubois has got an advantage over Anthony Joshua. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but from a psychological point of view, what Ade said is true. Anthony Joshua right now is doing the big brother act. I'm bigger than you. He's trying to bully Daniel Dubois. He's trying to say I'm the big. It's just like an ego thing. And guys, what Ade's just said here is Daniel Dubois was pissed after. He was rolling his sleeves up. Yes, it might look like Daniel Dubois wasn't able to do much, but he said Daniel Dubois didn't calm down for a while. Daniel Dubois was ready. If AJ wanted to go right now, Daniel Dubois was going to go right there. So, and AJ felt threatened by that. AJ felt threatened by it. AJ didn't like it. AJ was like, what the fuck are you doing? AJ was the one that was the insecure one, because all Daniel Dubois said was, yo, if you want to go now, you can go. But that was a response to what AJ was saying to him. If you watch the full psychological breakdown, you can see it was AJ that started it, in my opinion. Now, guys, I want to show you one more piece of footage where Daniel Dubois may actually kill Anthony Joshua. Daniel Dubois, for those of you who don't know, guys, has been training with his father in camp. His father is Daniel Dubois' role model. And in his last 2 fights, Hrgovic and Miller, he got his dad in the corner, and you could see the big difference in his performance. Now, I've saw a video today, guys, of training footage of Daniel Dubois in camp training for Anthony Joshua, guys, and I'll tell you now, guys, that was some eerie footage. I'm going to show you. All right, guys, I'm going to show you this footage of this is definitely after the face-to-face. Now, Daniel Dubois has been training at a farm. If you can see here right there, guys, Daniel Dubois has been training in a location that's unknown. The man's been training in a farmhouse, guys, and I've heard of things where after the training session, Daniel Dubois would stand outside and he has a view of Wembley Stadium. Someone said he would view the stadium of Wembley for 1 hour. He would stand out and just look at Wembley Stadium. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in. But Daniel Dubois right now is in a locked mindset. He's in a killer mode. He wants to kill AJ. I already made a video, guys, where Daniel Dubois said he's going to make AJ pay for those words. All Daniel Dubois has at this facility is Daniel Dubois' father and Don Charles and maybe 1 or 2 of the trainers. And he is just going to work, and his sparring partners. But guys, I saw this footage and it gave me shivers down my spine. So I'm going to play the footage for you guys and I'll break it down. But if I was AJ right now, guys, Daniel Dubois is coming for AJ's head. If I was AJ right now, guys, I wouldn't be taking Daniel Dubois so lightly, because you underestimate Daniel Dubois, it'll be over for AJ. But let's just play the footage.
I was born, raised to fight.
Yeah, he's born to fight. He's never got anything else.
Yeah.
He's never been on the streets. He's never been in gangs. The only gang he's been in is the blue corner and the red corner.
Yeah. I didn't just find boxing off the street. My dad put me in this game from when I was a young kid.
Yeah, he's been put together by the mad scientists.
Junior ABAs, schoolboys, Free Nations, all your GB call-ups. I did them all.
from the day one we started working together, everything he has said to me has materialized.
And this one's going to materialise as well. Daniel's going to beat Anthony Joshua in front of 100,000 people and all millions around the world. Because it was written. Some things are just written, you know.
So guys, you can just see that there. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Daniel Dubois' father, but I have looked into his father, and he is a very influential type of person in Daniel Dubois' life. Daniel Dubois was raised by this man since he was a kid, and he still trains him. Now you can see what he just said there, guys. Daniel Dubois is going to beat Anthony Joshua in front of 100,000 people because it's written, guys. Because it was written. Some things are just written. Now, this was eerie for me, guys. 2 or 3 guys in a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere smashing pads. His dad saying he wasn't in no gangs. AJ, so-called gangster when he was younger, selling weed. This is his father screaming, Daniel Dubois wasn't in no gangs. The only gang he was in the blue corner, the red corner. They're in a farm, guys. No one's there. It's just eerie. And they're just training to kill AJ. This is the mindset that Daniel Dubois is on. Daniel Dubois is not playing with the mind games. Daniel Dubois doesn't care about the sparring, about this, that, AJ getting pissed off. It's all mind games. Daniel Dubois is locked in, guys. From what I know, Daniel Dubois is a spiritual person. I think his dad is a spiritual person. I've heard some interviews of his Don Charles also being a spiritual person. Now, again, spirituality, not everyone believes in spirituality. Look, that's your own view. But, guys, I have to be straight. When Usyk fought Tyson Fury, a lot of the fight was to do with spirituality. They both were obviously Christians. They had their beliefs. One was the right one. Like you could see Usyk, he had the faith. They both probably had faith, but spirituality played a big role in that fight. Now, again, I believe that it will play a role in this fight. I'm not saying AJ ain't a spiritual guy. He might be doing stuff that we don't get to see. But what we are getting to see right here, guys, is determination and dedication over a long period of time. Daniel Dubois sitting there, Daniel Dubois' father sitting there in the corner, just studying Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois smashing the pads in. Let's watch that again, guys. This is eerie stuff, man. This is private land, guys. Private farm. The fucking gym farm. Look at this shit, guys.
I didn't just find boxing off the street. My dad put me in this game from when I was a young kid.
Yeah.
He's been put together by a mad scientist, guys.
He's put together by the mad scientist.
Guys, that is some scary stuff, man. Daniel Dubois has gone into possess mode, guys, in my opinion. I feel that he's going to take all that energy, that disrespect, and he's internalizing it. And in my opinion, he may actually kill AJ, and he might make AJ pay for his words big time. Daniel Dubois is not fucking about the way he's going on. I love his mentality as of right now, and they're coming for AJ. That's what I'm saying, guys. People think this is gonna be an easy fight for AJ, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. You're mistaken, guys. You are mistaken. Now, I'm not saying AJ can't do it, and I don't just big up Daniel Dubois. I do breakdowns for both guys, but I do look into the psychology of this fight. I always study it, and from what I'm seeing, Daniel Dubois has an edge in the psychological department. I don't care if it's a 1% edge, but an edge is an edge. And guys, that in this game, every little inch matters. So guys, I'm not going to go too much more into it. You heard what Ade said. You can see what they're training. Daniel Dubois is in locked mode. He wants AJ's head. You can clearly see that. I'll continue to break these breakdowns down as the fight gets closer. Just make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. You don't want to miss this. No one else is covering stuff like this on YouTube. Find me another person. So leave your thoughts below, guys. What do you think? Is Daniel Dubois coming for AJ's head, or is this just doesn't mean anything? In my opinion, again, I'm not saying this means anything, but I've just got to let you know that Daniel Dubois has taken what AJ said as he's not going to let that go. He's going to punish him in the ring. Daniel Dubois said this, and I don't know what sort of chip AJ's got on his shoulder, but clearly from the breakdown, in my opinion, it was AJ that started these antics off. When the bully, guys, the best way to beat a bully, guys, is you confront him and you stick it on him. And Daniel Dubois and his team has got all the tools ready to beat AJ. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm excited for this fight. But you leave your thoughts below, and I'll catch you in the next one.